Boa noite, tropa. E aí, como é que vocês estão? Todo mundo bem? Quartou, né, pessoal? Quartou de eFootball, né? Quartou que é pré-atualização ali, né, de quinta-feira, beleza? Então hoje a gente vai continuar, né, mais uma live aqui, a saga se continua, né? A saga continua através ali, né, nas beiradas da terceira divisão, né? A gente tentando ali subir para a segunda, beleza? Então deixa aquele likezão, né? Vai ajudar bastante aqui o nosso canal, tá bom? Quem não for inscrito, se inscreve, né? Comenta e compartilha também nosso conteúdo, né? Isso vai ajudar bastante o YouTube a recomendar aqui o nosso trabalho, beleza? Então vem com a gente, tropa, né? Já cheguem deixando aquele like, né, aqui na voadora, né? E é isso. Vamos para mais uma quarta de eFootball, beleza? Vamos tentar aqui, ou vai ser raiva ou alegria hoje, né, tropa? Então é isso. Vamos ver o que vai dar, né? É isso, vamos que vamos. Sim, lembrando, pessoal, que quem quiser contribuir também com alguma doação, né, no nosso canal, né, que também vai ajudar a fortalecer a gente aqui, né, a gente que está fazendo esse trabalho todos os dias, né, é só ir no navegador do celular, né, ou no computador, né, digitar livepix.gg/OzielgamerX, né. Daí vocês poderiam fazer alguma doação com qualquer quantia, tá certo? E é isso, fico grato a todo mundo, pois valeu, né? Eu sei que muitos às vezes não assistem nossa live assim no momento, né? Deixa para assistir depois. Então é isso, né? Quem quiser fazer aquela doação bacana, tamo aqui, beleza? Então vem com a gente, né? Vamos se divertir um pouco, né? Se estressar também um pouco, que é de lei. Mas é isso. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Vem com a gente. Vamos para o que interessa, né? Para o que interessa. Vamos para a Liga eFootball, né? Que é onde a gente vem jogando, né? Desde as lives anteriores. A gente fez os eventos, né? Farmou alguns tokens, né? E também farmou moedas, tá bom? Mas agora a gente vai para a hora da verdade. Vamos que vamos. O scout, né, do jogo passado tinha ficado assim, né? 13 vitórias, 10 derrotas e 2 empates, tá bom? Vamos ver se vai achar aqui nosso primeiro adversário para a gente iniciar. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Já encontrou aqui, hein? Só vamos, hein? Só vambora. Já dizia o Seju, mano. Tetra. Pegou o time Tetra. O cara tem o Ibra e o Pelé, mano. Nossa, esse Pelé faz muita raiva. Salve, mestre Ezequiel, cara. Quanto tempo, cara. Você tava desaparecido das minhas lives, hein? Senti sua falta, parceiro. E aí, como é que você tá? Como é que tá a jogatina aí? De vez em quando eu dou uma passadinha lá na sua live, né? O bacana, cara, é que você faz lives de jogos diversos, né? Isso é muito bom. Eu tenho que pegar isso também, certo? Fazer de outros games. Eu acho isso bem da hora, mano. Mas é show, é isso. Vamos pra cima, mano. E aí, como é que tá no eFootball? Tá em qual divisão já? Já chegou? Chegou na primeirona, a tão sonhada primeira divisão, mano. Já chega deixando aquele like, grande Ezequiel. Se tiver grupos de WhatsApp, amigo, se puder compartilhar, jogar no link lá, cara, fico grato, mano. Vamos para mais um jogo aqui, Ezequiel. Mais uma noite, né, no eFootball. Vamos ver como é que tá a nossa gameplay, né? Ontem a gente fez até umas vitórias, várias vitórias consecutivas a gente teve ontem, né? Isso é bom, mano, porque assim, a gente sobe mais rápido, né? Com essas vitórias. É isso, mano. Vamos que vamos, tropa. Quase que essa bola passa, mano. Oh, mano.
Which player is best equipped for this game? Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in. Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Vamos pra cima, tropa.
Iniesta. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oi, Bruno.
Grateful arms of the keeper. It's Ronaldinho. Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, well sorted out. They're not going to make any further progress now. He's looking wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an excellent interception. Maldini. Boyan. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's searching through. And he's shooting.
Que golaço, mano. Salve T-Rex, cara. E aí? Mestre das lives, Damião T-Rex. E aí, como é que você tá, parceiro? Cadê as lives? Hoje tem live? Vamos pra cima, mano. Valeuzão pelo like, mano. Isso vai ajudar bastante o nosso trabalho aqui, mano. Sai daqui, mano.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tudo em paz, né? Tá esperando um bebê, né? Fiquei sabendo, cara. Que bom, cara. Tudo de bom aí na sua vida, mano. Vou treinar hoje, não sei se dá tempo. Ah, sim. Show de bola, mano. Vai levantar ferro, não é isso? Muito bom, cara. Derrubaram um bruxo aqui, mano. Não falta não, juiz. Não, CR7. Oh, velho. Passa com o papai Cris. Oh, velho. deixa, velho. Pelé. Não, Pelé. Nossa, nossa, nossa. É, cara, obrigado, valeu. Fiz uma conta nova ontem na Steam pra ganhar o Caraca, foi mesmo, mano. Que cagada foi essa, Ezequiel, mano? Qual foi o código que tu usou, mano? Caraca, mano, isso aí foi sorte, velho. Bora produzir, verdade, bora mesmo, mano. Passa, papai Cris. Não, cara, olha o passe que ele deu, mano. Caraca, Ezequiel, aí foi sorte, mano. Cara, eu acho que o bug é isso, é fazer uma conta nova, viu? Faça uma conta nova que a Konami no instante lhe dá as cartas. É, o bug é isso. Minha conta principal já ganhou o Vieira e o Adriano, já no giro grátis uma vez. Caramba, mano. Tu já tem quantas contas, Ezequiel? Foi mesmo, cara, 2 highlights, né? Muito bom, mano. Eu não tenho muito essa sorte, cara. Eu fiz uma conta no PC, mas as cartinhas não vêm, mano. As cartinhas não vêm, mano. No PC. Caraca, mano. Olha o perigo disso, mano. Corre, papai Cris. Eu aproveitei que a Konami na atualização pode ser que venha coisa boa. Será, mano? Eu acho que nessa não vai vir não, mano. Porque já vem muita cartinha, mano. Nesse final de semana pro outro, assim, muita cartinha boa. Será, velho? Agora na Copa talvez venha, viu? Estão com promessas aí pra Copa, né?
Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's going to be disappointed with that. Al Hilal do have a chance to counter here. Messi could try cutting inside here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bojan Kurkic gets into a good position. Yeah.
Ô, bola pro Ibra, mano. Caraca, mano, olha esse gol que eu perdi, mano, de voleio, mano. O voleio foi de bike. Pareceu uma bike.
He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. That was good alertness. Odo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
É fora, mano.
And here's Maldini. And it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just.
Será que o nome não mandar nada, é o que vai ter. É porque é danado pra ele mandar um Showtime pai agora, mano. Só porque já vi vários jogadores bons, sabe? Golaço do bruxo. Entendeu? Como já veio vários bons, aí talvez essa de quinta não venha um jogador bom, sabe? Ei, Ezequiel, não é 300 moedas não que ela tá liberando, mano. Eu só consegui resgatar as 300. Não é daquele que você ganha as moedinhas cada jogo? Aí você compra com 50, né, cada um. Aí o máximo que eu fiz foi 300, não foi as 400. Será que não é só 300 não, mano? Ou é 400 com algum evento, outro evento? Que nos eventos dá 50, né? Cada um dá 50. Só se tu tá contando assim, né?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Eita, Ibra já tinha deixado o cara no chão, mano.
Infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get on the end of this? Lam spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's Iniesta. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Ronaldinho. Al Hilal needed that. They really needed it. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Maldini gets a foot in here. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kukchu. Skims one in. Nice interception. Well
Falta, professor.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Ezequiel, hoje eu fiz um vídeo bacana, mano, sobre uns gols que eu fiz com o robôzão. Depois confere lá, mano. Eu postei no Shorts.
Gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
1 minute to add according to the board. Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball.
Nossa, troca.
And that is the last effort of the game.
Acabou foi o jogo mesmo. Tava bom que... Vamos que vamos, troca. Vamos subir no like aí pra ajudar a gente.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Fim de jogo, ganhamos mais uma, né? A primeira de hoje, aliás, né? E vamos para a próxima. Já achou aqui o time do São Paulo. Timão do cara, mano. Eita, o Gulitão veio pra cima, mano.
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Sao Paulo have gone 4-3-3.
Bora pro robôzão.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised.
Salve Seju, mito Seju, cara. E aí, como é que você tá, irmão? Vamos que vamos, grande mito Seju, cara. Obrigado, irmão, pelo like, tamo junto. E amanhã tem live, Seju? Tem live amanhã? Cara, você é mito, Seju. Eita, que bola, mano. Bora que bora, likezão, Seju. Valeu, parceiro. Cara, suas lives são inconfundíveis, Seju. Bora que bora, mano. Tô atrás aqui de subir pra segundona ainda. Mas bora que dá certo, mano. Então que bolada, mano, que o Roberto Carlos deu. Vamos, grande mito. Rouba.
Overly willing to compromise. But Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left back, look no further than this guy. Seriously rapid Serginho. What can you expect from him? Well, he's like the fullback, wing.
Vamos que vamos. Valeu aí, parceiro, pelo like, viu, mano? Seja compartilha. Se puder me ajudar, cara, compartilha. Eu fico grato demais, mano. Compartilha nos grupos aí de zap, mano. Joga no grupo da família que dá certo, mano. Tô precisando de horas, mano. Eita, que bola, mano. Que defesaça do Dida, mano. Que defesaça, mano. Deixa não, mano. Deixa tocar não, mano. Bora, cara, Messi. Olha o bruxo. Fazendo graça. Ronaldinho. Passou. Eita, Gulitão, mano.
space out wide here. Serginho. Cross flung into he's given.
Não, mano, eu não entendi aqui, velho. Cabeceou errado, mano.
And Sao Paulo score first. Well, it would have been harder to miss. Well, from a defensive perspective,
Foi atrás do
that's a really
prejuízo.
poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defense made it way too easy. So we have our breakthrough. Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through.
Que é isso, papai Cris, mano. Perdi o gol aqui, mano.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Always onto this. Van der Vaart. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That pass isn't the best. Vieira. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Que golaço do Papito! Sim!
A game of thrills, all
Passo é calma, né, aqui. Caixa.
well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. That could
Vai,
spell
Papito.
trouble. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yeah. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pullet. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Ô, Ronaldinho, mano.
Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one. Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more. Go for a shot! Yeah. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Played into space out wide.
Pô, era com mais força, mano.
Split-second reaction. Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a sharp little ball here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Iniesta. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a decent ball.
Pô, mano, perdi esse gol.
That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telly difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point. Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Vamos colocar o menino pra jogar. O Yamal. Vendo o que vai dar.
And so we're off again. Shifted into the flank. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Falta, professor.
Taken out, that'll be a foul.
Vermelho, mano.
Straight red, he has
Caraca, mano. Foi pelas costas ali, velho.
Sao Paulo are down to 10 men.
Cuidado que o menino entrou agora em campo, hein?
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field. It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
Bora, Van Dijk.
Pele receives it in a wide position. Iniesta. Kane. And that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Pele, well read. The danger is averted. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very tough. Important interception. Chooses to go cross-field. That's a good run down the left. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pele. And Serginho.
Vamos que vamos, minha tropa.
Lam. And it's Van Dijk. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That has been slung wide. Robson is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's made its way to him. Now the cross. Oh, well played. It's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Robson looking for the run. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Yeah, nicely spread. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho's cross. Keeper has taken decisive, and he's gone for goal! Well, the ball's
Foi boa, foi boa. Que contra-ataque nós faz. Tá o Nedved aqui, cara. Vamos pra cima, tropa.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 14, camisa 8, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6, camisa 3.
Pass
Substituição.
intercepted. And it's Xabi Alonso looking to play him in. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to play it through. Looking to go deep. He rises! And somehow he managed to miss it. Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. He made it look a bit predictable. Sao Paulo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Darwin. And this is Kane. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good for him. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Oh no.
Quase, mano.
That could be a costly miss. 2 then.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 22. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16.
Punch away.
Pegou, mano. Esse chute deu mal, mano.
He's done very well to get to that. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. PK tries to clear. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Distributed tidily. Pele. Time added on will be 2 minutes. PK. Threads one in. Well played.
Ah, mano, não deu. Será que eu perdi alguns pontos aqui ou ganhei? Eu vou muito parceiro aqui, mano. Valeu pela gameplay. Perdi 5 pontos, mano, ainda. Só enfrenta o São Paulo, mano. Vamos ver como é que veio. Vixe, veio pra cima, olhos. Vamos ver lá o time do cara aqui, mano. Tem muita coisa boa aqui, mano. Coisa boa, mano. Vamos pro jogo. Já cheguem deixando o like, tropa.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. What do you think about the formation here, Jim? Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is a...
Não, Cruyff.
It's bounced back off the post.
Caraca, mano, foi na trave.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well measured ball. That looks a decent ball. Robust challenge.
Dentro da área é pênalti,
He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is hits a shot.
Caraca.
Oh, that was a brilliant.
Dentro da área é pênalti, professor.
A right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Caraca, eu vi o gol e...
And for a moment, time
This
stood
is
still. That's great
Zlatan.
game and led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Bora, Zlatan, toca pro Zlatan, mano.
Brahim Diaz.
Bora.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, he's not getting past him there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He plays one through. Ronaldinho picks it up.
Não entendi o que o Cruyff fez,
First
mano.
attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance!
Ei, mano.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Golaço.
And a shot!
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Boa, boa.
And Milan have the lead. That is so good, such sharp
Só
skills.
tá pancada aí.
And such a delicious finish. It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella. So we have our breakthrough. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. That pass just didn't quite work. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is
Não era esse
1-0.
drible.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Threads one in. Hullet. Adams tries to clear. He has a look up. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Falta, professor.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Vermelho ou amarelo? Quebraram o André, mano.
It is red.
Vamos que vamos, tropa.
Looking round their fallen
Será que tem que dar,
they
mano?
look worried. Sao Paulo are down to 10 men. Great chance here from position A.
Ah, mano, era mais pra lá.
That's a fine save. Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. That's Kaká. Right card. Wins the duel this time. Kaká. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pretty robust defending. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little
Golaço.
Decent chance!
Ribracadabra! Foi na tranquilidade aí, viu?
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vamos que vamos, minha tropa.
Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you. The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. That is expertly dealt with. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy. This is the finish. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Ibrahimovic. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Ibrahimovic, and he's managed to get
Forte
free.
demais, mano.
Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So your views on the first half? Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition. Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Vamos que vamos, tropa.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 15 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 20.
Here we go again. Kunde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oi.
Nice looking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold onto the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little
Bora,
quicker in his
bonitão.
distribution then and get others into the match. Gullit gets into a good position.
Ô, Pino. Quase que dava, hein?
Goalkeeper really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Is their second corner of the game.
É nossa?
Sao Paulo have a chance to go the other way. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior steaming forward. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Someone off target. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Caresses it through. Shot, surely! And that has been clubbed away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Vinicius
Foi
Junior.
golaço, mano. Oi, amor.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat. We have got ourselves a game here. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Strokes it back.
Olha quem tá aí.
Looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Simão e
I think
Paulo
it's
tá
quite
aí.
clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Simão e Paulo tá aí. Eu não saí não.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. You just know there is no stopping that. Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter. This has become one superb game of football. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Não era aí,
Picks
mano.
out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably we're offside. Sao Paulo have it back and can go again. Roberto Carlos. And here's Ronaldinho. Look at chance! Probing pass. Good looking ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ô, Cruyff.
Oh, should have put that away. Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Ah, velho.
Cruyff. Ter Stegen claims comfortable. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Big chance! It's Pirlo. And here's Ibrahimovic. No foul, says the referee. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pirlo. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bullets. Shot a goal!
Golaço, mano.
Has happened. And another try!
Parece que não ia entrar, velho.
That's incredible! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for
Vamos
him.
que vamos,
He
tropa.
has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead. Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. But Brady shows the
Agora eu não posso não, daqui a pouco. Botei, pode ligar aí.
Now it's Owen, played out towards the right wing. Yeah. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Toma outro gol.
Now there's a tries a shot! It's a goal! Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to with his...
É nóis, tropa. Olha quem vai levando a bola aí. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have the result that was of paramount
Mais uma vitória, hein, pro time. 17 chutes, mano. Bombardeio. Será que nós sobe hoje, mano? Vamos subir o like aí, tropa. Rodrigo Esteves. Vamos que vamos. Vamos pra cima, parceiro. O menino veio voando, mano. O goletão também. O menino também veio bom. Mas bora testar assim. Que vamos.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Zubimendi. It's Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Na trave, mano.
Oh, it's hit the post. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubimendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes,
bolão, mano.
the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
O contra-ataque tá bem rápido.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Baresi is there to clear.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Pedri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no...
Big chance!
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Hunt. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that's been won straight back. So, and he shoots! Van Dijk. Bullet. So, what can they make of this? And this is Ronaldo. And he's running through.
Golaço, mano.
Oh, shooting chance!
Tem um no corpo, papai, que é isso aí. Olha esse replay aí, mano.
Sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Toma não, velho. Vamos pra cima, time.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, this is a
Oh,
great
man.
position. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That was a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's a good foot in there. Ah, that's a fine interception. QUARTA clears. Now it's Aubameyang. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass.
Caraca, mano, a jogada foi linda, velho.
Caught offside that time.
Tava impedido demais.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Lovely feet. That's good play from him. He has found a way through. Played into the middle. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through?
This is Ronaldo.
Vamos tentar no segundo, né, mano?
And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Vamos de rumo, hein?
Here it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. And it's Iniesta. Rummenigge.
Calma, velho rumo.
In comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Golaço.
Cristiano Ronaldo in for the
Conseguimos um empate, hein?
It's in.
Vamos pra cima, time.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Quase.
Heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, mano.
Ronaldo gets through on his own. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well, there's the clearance. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Milan have it back and can go again.
The attendance for this match was
Across the quarter.
60,179.
60 minutes played.
Golaço.
Cristiano.
Que virada, mano.
Goal! Milan!
Vamos pra cima. Tem nada a ganhar aqui não, tropa.
Is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Pode
It's the
esquecer
stuff
que aqui
we
é
work
futebol,
on the
mano.
training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And now he has 2. Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, super fine. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's Ronaldinho. Played into space out wide. He
Boa,
is
boa,
through
boa.
here. Delivers with whip.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15.
The manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
6. Zubimendi. Number 9. Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field.
Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball.
Number 25.
And the shot!
Johnson. Number 29.
And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an excellent interception. Looking for and a shot!
Eu pensei que não ia entrar, mano.
Out. It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is
just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager,
Às
I
vezes a
think.
pessoa tem
It's all
versão
happening.
handicap, mano.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time,
Isso.
easy pickings.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when there's so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's played it. Oh, what a glide! Iniesta.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
This is Ronaldo. He's got away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Barcola. Now it's Joelinton.
A chance é agora, mano.
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Aims beyond the defence. Brilliant. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's
Que jogo, meus amigos.
and that may well be that. That is that.
Que jogo, mano.
What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Diminui 5, mano. Partida dura, viu? Santos Futebol. Caraca. Tá o menino Ney aqui, né?
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
Vamos pra mais uma, tropa. Já cheguei com aquele like.
Already palpable. It is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding
Cara
Santos
desistiu,
show.
mano.
And that's it.
Entendi.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Faz tempo que eu não vejo o pessoal jogar com brilho. Time clássico, né? Vamos que vamos, tropa.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy or indeed anywhere. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think they're going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Santos with the corner, there first. they've got a throw.
Pô, mano, que gol besta.
He's got full. He's delivered all right.
Ah, esse Adriano tem
Earned their reputation for
cabeçada, né?
precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are. Early stages, he struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played,
Que
Peter.
pancada, mano.
Cristiano Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo.
Pancada do Papai Cris, hein,
This is
mano?
a gem, an absolute gem. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction.
Tem que ter cuidado nesse Adriano aqui, mano.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert
É pra expulsão, juiz.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Deu nada, mano.
The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
Expulsou, cara.
Santos already a man down in these early stages.
Isso é bom.
That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Opa, subimos, hein, pessoal.
And that's it.
Segundona, hein?
And with that, it's time for
O cara
me to
deu
thank
carrinho ali
you and
desnecessário,
wish you
mano.
a very good evening.
É nóis. Chegamos na segunda. Dá tempo ainda de chegar. Hoje é a 11. Dá tempo de chegar aí na... Trocar aqui essa habilidade ali, ó. Ah, era essa que eu queria. Isso. Instinto artilheiro. Talento ofensivo, controle de bola, finalização e aceleração. As proteções de posse ele já tinha. Pessoal, vou colocar a máquina aqui para jogar, mas eu retorno já, tá? Eu só jantar ao jogo rápido. Tá um menino aqui para jogar.
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So off we go then. Played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Ronaldinho. Probing pass. Great chance! In for the pieces! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Goal scorer for Milan after 4 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position, and it's Palmer. It's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ibrahimovic.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal. Knocks it into space. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. Hato. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That has been cut short. He has found the way through. Quarter of an hour played. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chalobah distributed tidily. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fernandez. For Pedro Neto. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Nicely spread. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. Ronaldinho. It's Roberto Carlos. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pressing high and with purpose. Hato. Front-footed pressing going on here. Spread neatly. Fernandez. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Yamal. Hato was in no mood for any of that. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. Lam. Oh, good spread. Yamal given the lift of his goal. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Today that memorabilia
Milan
from today's match
absolutely
is now on sale
dominated
in
that
the
half,
stadium.
Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. Vieira. And it's Iniesta. Palmer. Caicedo. For Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness. Ronaldinho gets through on his own. Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Palmer. It's gone for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Hato. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pedro Neto. Palmer. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's worked it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
João Pedro touches it back. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Now it's Yamal. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is
Hato.
number 41,
Fernandez.
Esteban.
And that's going right the way across. Now somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Palmer. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Big header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Number 24, Reece James. Coming on the field, number 9.
Fernandez.
Number 27.
Tries to play it through.
Gusto.
In acres of space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been taken short. Delivers with whip. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And he plays one through. And he's picked out the run. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Hato. And it's Palmer. And Fernandez. Palmer. And it's Hato.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. It's Ronaldinho!
Oh, that's a waste. Chalobah. And Caicedo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gusto. Palmer. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. Gusto is flagged offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win they will...
Salve Ed, cara, e aí? Boa noite, irmão. Valeu pelo like, mano. Tamo junto. Tava jantando, eu vi agora tua mensagem aí no chat, viu, parceiro? Foi, valeu, mano. É isso aí, vamos que vamos, pessoal. Voltei aqui, viu? Fiz um rango rápido ali. Mas tô aqui com vocês novamente, beleza? Vamos pro próximo jogo, né? Eu coloquei aqui a máquina para fazer esse evento, né? A gente ganhar um contrato aqui. Vamos girar, né? Para ver quem é que vem, tropa. Né? Cartinha POTW, né? Vamos ver o que vai dar aqui, né? Será que vai vir um Sorla? Opa, veio da Inter, foi? Do Atalanta, mano. Zapacosta. É um meio de ligação direito, mano. E é com ímpeto, né? Eu não sei nem quem eram as opções aqui nessa box, mas veio o último, ó. Não era o que eu queria, mas tá no time, né? Vamos pro que interessa. Agora vamos pra Liga eFootball, né? A gente tá fazendo uma campanha boa. Chegamos na segunda divisão, mano. Agora vai ser rumo à primeira, mano. Deixa eu só ver se o time tá ok. Tá. Vamos que vamos, minha tropa. Lembrando que hoje, pessoal, a live se encerra um pouco mais cedo devido hoje ser dia de manutenção, né, no game. Lembrando que a manutenção ocorre sempre às de quarta para quinta, né? É isso. Ixi, gravei voando, mano. Tô setado, mano. Testar o Yamal aqui, vamos.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Quase.
In goal today. Just another Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Oi, irmão. Quase.
Ball and the shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Roberto Carlos plays it straight.
Quase, irmão.
Now this could be a for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Alexander-Arnold.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for them.
Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola going full tilt down the left. And he's managed to get free. And this is Lewandowski. He's on shot. There's the shot! Off the post. Yeah. Anything to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Quarter of an hour played.
they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Relaxa.
Yamal really has the confidence.
Pra cima aí.
In he goes again. Oh, Milan! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Pênalti.
Our breakthrough.
Derrubaram o Yamal, cara.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the
Novamente
spot.
aqui.
Abbiati, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Pegou, mano.
Terrific save by Abbiati. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Milan get their fourth corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Yamal.
Pô, Ibra, perdeu esse gol, mano.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Alexander-Arnold. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That pass isn't the best. And here's Ronaldinho. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Caraca, que gol louco, mano.
Great chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Vitória pra nós, hein, time.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare Maxi.
Vamos pra mais uma, tropa.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball goes in. Bullish header!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. He has found the way through. Incoming delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone. And we still await the first goal.
Pegou, mano, esse
That is a
momento.
nice touch. Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back it comes. Decent chance!
Que bola, mano.
And one more try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side.
Boa, boa.
In defence on the other.
Vamos que vamos,
Ball
tropa.
and loose again. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Pegou, mano.
Are in front now. The game's
Mentira.
real chance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. You've got to be quick to recover this. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Quick look, then plays it in. And the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pancada. E aí, Hunter, boa noite, cara. Como é que você tá? Cara, hoje eu tô achando o servidor bom, cara. O que tá achando aí? Faça isso análise. É porque amanhã tem... Hoje, aliás, de hoje pra amanhã vai ter atualização, né, mano? Mas eu... Até que tá rodando tranquilo hoje aqui, mano. Jogou hoje, Hunter?
And again they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Kane. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Lewandowski. Always onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between.
Foi mesmo, cara.
1-0 the score.
Ei, Hunter, qual é o console que tu
Running
joga?
down that left flank. Wiggles his way through. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. He is through here. This is Ronaldo.
Qual console tu joga, Hunter?
Tries a shot. Has fallen kindly here.
Ixi, cara.
Sticks it away.
Top, viu, mano? Que eu não sei se é verdade, mas os caras falam que...
They've been looking for
Parece que quando é sem ser o cross é melhor de jogar, pô.
It's the whistle for half time.
Com o cross desligado. Tu joga com ele ligado ou desligado?
Thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent.
Eu peguei, né? Ouvi falar isso, aí eu peguei e desliguei, mano.
Milan sitting pretty here.
Tô jogando com ele desligado.
And we
Mas
are
tu acha o quê?
on the way. Ronaldinho.
Tô já chegando também na primeira.
This is Lewandowski. Iniesta. Yeah. And the counter is on.
3 do papai, mano.
Takes a shot. Just
Foi
cruising.
2.
They are
Não
cruising.
vou lembrar, né?
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of
Ei,
complete
Hunter, o que tu
control.
acha? Tem mais torneio não pra jogar? Não joguei mais, mano, no torneio.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Aliás, a gente, né?
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. And the finish! It's there! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the... It's Hazard! Iniesta. Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Johan Cruyff.
For options, for movement.
And he shoots! It's in! And it adds further
Colocar o menino pra jogar.
scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
also time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Que bola, mano, do Yamal.
Change have been mooted for a while. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Big chance! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Lamine Yamal certainly showed terrific balance and control to go past his markers, but not with the finish.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go back. And this is Neymar. Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Neatly clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good strength. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Over to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having
E aí, Han?
and not get picked
Tá
out.
jogando agora ou não?
It's a sharp little ball here.
Cara, e os torneios?
Oh, that's a fine interception. That looks a decent ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kane. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Iniesta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Chance!
Que golaço do Yamal.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see
Tem
things
comemoração especial esse ano.
It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. He's in a great position here. Not the most convincing of passes. Defending was strong and firm. Yeah. Milan finding their passes. And it's Kane. Messi. No luck with that dink over top. Iniesta. And they can counter here. Yamal. Beckham. Kane receives it in a good position here. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah. Somewhat off target. Just about within shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but neat and quick to the keeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ganhamos.
Now it's Kane. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Vamos que vamos, tropa. que vamos, tropa. Ed, oi Ed. Não, pô, vou ficar por aqui mesmo. Meu celular não tá nem aqui também, tá ali no quarto carregando. Eu tô no PC e no PlayStation. É porque eu não uso headset, mano. Aí eu tenho que deixar o PC mutado, senão eu entrava pelo PC. Entendeu? Que senão o OBS pega o áudio.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. So it's down to business. The business that truly gets this crowd engaged. This sight, an ageless reminder of the investment in this game. The Pumas know where they truly belong. The action has already started.
Bora, Bruxo.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play.
Golaço, mano.
The pillar of strength.
Yeah.
It's Cristiano.
Viu aí, Ed? Jogou, velho. Pancada.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt.
Eu tô com fone aqui, pô, senão é porque fica saindo áudio aqui na minha caixinha de som, pô. Aí meu microfone vai captar.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Providenciar, inscrito, no headset aí, mano. Oh. Aos pouquinhos eu tô me organizando, cara.
Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. Milan finding their passes.
Quase, mano, que essa bola passa, mano.
Intercepted. And it's Cruyff. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar.
Caraca, mano.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neymar. Messi. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Neymar. Iniesta. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Turan. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale.
Golaço, mano.
Looking for options for movement.
Blitz Curly.
It's magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar, oh, they can break here. He's cut it out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Half hour played now. Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Vieira.
Ô, mano.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And a chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Pumas get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. He welcomes it.
Foi boa essa.
And the shot! And again! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Pumas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice bit of trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Foot in. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
3-1. Tentar correr atrás do prejuízo aqui. Primeira derrota de hoje. Oh, cara.
Is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan have reclaimed it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This looks promising. Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. Cruyff. is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 72.306.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar.
Golaço, mano.
Driving forward.
Golaço, hein, mano.
Great. He's had a shot. He scored.
Gol do bruxo.
And they are dragging it back. Game on again. It was a great finish. He put it away with quick poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan get them. It's Ronaldinho!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Driving on and making good progress. That has been slung wide. That's good play. Pass somewhere off target. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Iniesta. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Neymar tries to play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Here's Vieira. Steamy. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Umazunam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Has a look and plays it forward. He's judged! Surely! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Não, bola covarda.
Knocks it into space.
Na trave, mano.
Off the bar.
Que bola covarda, mano. Vamos subir o like aí, tropa. Caraca, mano. Quase que dava certo, mano. É nóis, hein?
Número 7, número 20, número 18,
Throw in.
número 9, entran número 25, número 14,
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Across it goes.
Que é
Not
isso?
pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano
Que é
Ronaldo.
isso, mano?
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw
Vamos sair
everything
jogando.
forward, give themselves a chance to draw level.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Great vision. He's through here.
Boa, boa, boa.
Early support. He might not need it.
Empatamos, mano. Vamos pra cima.
And he's following up.
Que bola, mano. Pro Cruyff, mano.
They have stolen level at the last. His position was perfect. The
Football,
invitation
football.
was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Convertido en el
That's
minuto
shocking.
90.
The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Impedido, hein,
There isn't
mano?
much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Acabou, mano. Por enquanto sem nenhuma derrota, mano.
And that will be the final act.
Que jogo,
Magic.
meus amigos.
What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
PG de 5
So what do you
pontos.
take away from it, Aldrin?
Qual a posição desse cara? Normal. Vamos tentar não perder, né, mano? Vamos que vamos, tropa. Lembrando que nosso servidor daqui a pouco fecha, né, mano? Acredito que dá tempo em mais algumas. Acho que essa e outra talvez.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeping people speak to because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Well timed, excellent interception. They can counter here. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff goes steaming forward. That's beautifully weighted. Iniesta. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Guti.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Crossing. Backward it goes. He's tried one! Great effort. Beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta. The most accurate pass. Long. Played out to the left flank. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out towards the right wing. And that has left him in a heap. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Guti. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No goals as yet. And it's Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Works it forward. Guti. That looks a decent ball. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Corinthians really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
You can run onto that, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Real chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Michel Platini. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. Cruyff. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage. to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Platini. Now it's Vieri. He's had it taken off him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Lam. Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, robust challenge. Now it's Ronaldinho. This is Ronaldo. And the shot! And that's been won straight back. Pull it. Ronaldinho.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That's a shade optimistic. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Guti. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Big chance, must be!
Eu vou perder, cara.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Pull it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found a way through. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dink through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Can he finish? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been slung wide. Odo, the man synonymous with solidity. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Cruyff. And Cruyff! Nice. End up in the... Guti!
E aí, meu velho? O quê? Aonde? Tu foi botar? Aonde? É porque tá tarde, né?
Quick to recover this.
Então, legal.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Legal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, he's given it away.
Nossa, bola.
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ronaldinho.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Platini, great chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read. Pull it. Here's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Here's a header! That's really well manoeuvred.
Ô, mano.
Corinthians are looking to
Foi
break a
boa,
pace.
foi boa. Jogou bem.
Added time is up, and there
Primeira
goes the
derrota
whistle.
de hoje, mano.
Performance of perspiration.
Mas valeu,
great
parceiro.
grit.
Pela jogatina
Those are
boa,
very good
gameplay.
qualities.
Será que dá
I'd
tempo
have
pro
gotten
jogo?
something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Tranquilo aí. Acho que dá tempo em mais uma. Acho que dá tempo em mais um antes do servidor fechar, pessoal.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around
Que
him,
bola, mano.
intelligence in reading defensive positioning. All those...
Tá botando, olha.
Well, once more, it's him.
Será que dá
We
certo?
can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid, it's Ibrahimovic!
Oi.
Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! Off the post.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Chama aí isso aí.
And here's Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Que falta de perto aqui.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of trickery. Ibrahimovic has got himself a free kick.
Colocou no projetor aí, foi?
But for now, the referee is keeping his
Que
cards in his
colocou no
pocket.
projetor?
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and
Lá
you
fora.
have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Boa.
Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
É quando vai fechar.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, he has to change his ways, or this referee
Pênalti,
will soon
professor.
change his status.
Iniesta. Hefty. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Milan have themselves a chance from the spot.
Pega essa, moleque.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Golaço.
This is
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
through here. Oh, he's got a side. Tries a shot. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very...
Bota de baixo pra cima, mano.
Well, that has
Eu acho que é na drogada isso de baixo.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the runner has been sold a little bit short there.
O cara
Clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri. Milan have
pancada,
a
mano.
quick fire double here and are fully in control at 3. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Acho que o adversário quitou a partida. Boa. 30 pontos, mano. Dá tempo ainda mais um, mano. Hoje eu enfrentei muito São Paulino. Vamos que vamos para mais um. Eita, Rojão. Eu tentei naquele dia.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Oh,
expectant
God.
buzz in the stadium and players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown down here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has
Quase, mano.
proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He tactically
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho. Aviati needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Que golaço, mano, do Iniesta. Que golaço, mano, do Iniesta.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Gol do Bruno.
Significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what a big chance! It's there! Again, in a try!
Tá sumindo, bora ver.
Soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
E vamos, tropa. Vamos subir o like aí na live, pessoal. Acredito que é o último jogo esse, o servidor vai fechar. Mas valeu aí, só essa pintura do Iniesta, mano. Se botar sabão, acho que detergente. O spray não aumentou.
Não, não mudei de spray não, você não vai mudar. E aí, tu vai lá embaixo ainda?
Vou.
Ela devia ir
É a última partida.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played, well sorted out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Roberto Carlos, and he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Plays it across, and it's claimed by the keeper. Vieira. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Lovely feet. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising. And there's a beautiful simplicity around this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. Pirlo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And And he's found a way past. Shot a goal! Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Eita, mano, que passou perto.
And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Just eases him off the ball.
Pegou, mano. Que jogada
Now
linda,
it's
mano.
Messi, looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third quarter of the game.
Choveu o gol, velho.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Milan heading towards the half-time break. They're very much in their sails. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yeah. Batistita. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has been cut short. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Vamos que vamos, minha tropa.
Vieira.
2-0 pra nós, hein?
And the first half is done. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will do their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's good vision. Lam cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho.
Penalidade.
Oh, that's fabulous. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Abbiati will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. together.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Gattuso
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Neymar, driving through the middle. Yeah. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Pirlo. Lam does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he plays one through. Pirlo. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Ronaldo. Yeah. Now it's Yamal. He's through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found, and the shot! He's got a goal!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Ha segnato al 67esimo minuto, numero 14.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's Ronaldinho. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Vieira. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Here comes the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great ball, and he's in here. That looks a decent ball. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter.
Pegou, mano, essa
Because
tá
of that, it
aguçada.
seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's...
Bullet header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played into space. Yeah. Now it's Ronaldinho. Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Is always looking to break lines. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Yamal. Now it's Neymar. Good ball over the top.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And And here's Ronaldinho. Pumped interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. It's really well cleared. Threads one in. Neymar receives it in a wide position. They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away.
Foi top, mano,
Plays it
essa.
in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan
E é isso, pessoal, mais uma vitória, né? Antes de encerrar aqui a live, né, e fechar o servidor. Será que dá tempo outra? Acho que não, né? Chegamos a 1.605 pontos, né? Então, lembrando que 1.800 a gente chega na primeira, ou seja, menos de 200 pontos, né? A gente falta para ali alcançar a primeira, beleza? Deixa eu ver se dá tempo e outro. Dá não, organização de partidas indisponíveis. Fechou nosso servidor, né? Então a gente encerra a nossa live, né? Só tenho a agradecer a todos, né, que ficaram até aqui, interagir um pouco com a gente, certo? Só gratidão. Beleza? Tamo junto, minha tropa. Então é nóis, viu? Até a próxima live, beleza? Tamo junto. Fui!